Werner Reuter next in the shot put for Australia. He's 1.93 m, which is a little bit over 6 feet 4 inches and 108 kilos. So very big men. They can lift incredible weights in the gym. 400-pound plus bench presses, or over 200 kilos. And we're at the top of the 5th round with Werner Reuter, who won a silver medal in the discus yesterday, hoping to win a medal here in the men's shot put competition. He has a personal best of 18 meters 32, and if he can throw over 18 meters, that will put him in medal contention. So he drives across and completely misses that one. It just seemed to fall out of his left shoulder there. Again, tightening up a little bit, completely misses it and just arms it out. So
almost lands on the toe. Steps out of the circle, so of course a foul recorded, but very disappointing performance for Werner after his good discus yesterday. 17.57, 17.78 his best so far in this competition. That was a no throw.
So a throw of 18 meters is the equivalent of 59 feet and 3/4 of an inch. And it's a long way to throw a 16-pound ball.
Well, I guess if you're 115 kilos, it's a little bit easier, but certainly it's a large performance, isn't it? And the world record is way up there, over 23 meters.
And that world record held by Ulf Timmerman from East Germany, and he was a man mountain.
Geoffrey Capes from England was a great Commonwealth Games shot putter. He threw for many years, and I remember Geoffrey in 1970 winning the Com Games in the shot. And he ended up being the world's strongest man, grew the big beard and pulled the double-decker buses down the road, did all that stuff, and was a very funny man to spend an evening with too, I might add. You always felt quite safe with Geoffrey around.
Certainly did, and of course Geoff Capes is the Commonwealth record holder. He threw 21 meters 68 way back in 1980. And in fact, he still holds the Commonwealth Games record at the Christchurch Games in 1974, where he threw 20 meters 74.
So he was a great thrower, wasn't he?
And as you said, a winner on a number of occasions of the world's strongest man competition. And we can see Adewale Olakoju from Nigeria and John Minns just in the foreground, awaiting a completion of the gold medal performance for Australia in the 4x100 meters, and it's the medal ceremony for Australia. So it's the 5th round of the men's shot put, and Adewale Olakoju, the winner of the men's discus yesterday, is currently in 3rd position. And the big man hits that one. It's over 18 meters. A big throw.
So 18 meters 54, the leading throw in the competition so far. Olakoju lets the big bomb go.
And we can see there it's well over that 18-meter mark, so it's going to be very close. Throw to beat, 18 meters 54. And you can see just staying inside that stop board there. You're allowed to touch the inside of it, but you mustn't touch the top of the stop board. And Olakoju there just waiting. He already has one gold medal to his credit, 18 metres 48, so just behind the lead. That moves him into second position. And a good throw there from Adewale. So next up in the shot put, Stephen White from Scotland. He's currently in 8th position with a throw of 17 metres to his credit. And he has a personal best of 17 metres 78.
And 17 metres is a performance the triple jumpers couldn't get today. Most disappointing. The shot putters are after it now, though. Here goes the Scot. Just around the 16-metre mark, Peter.
So a disappointing throw there from White of Scotland. If you watch here, he stands upright, doesn't use the legs at all, and it's very important that you get as much power out of the legs. They're the strongest part of your body, and you can see there, standing up, a fairly ordinary toss at the end, no shoulder drive, and that was an awkward finishing position, though he did stay inside that stop board, and I think must have just touched the top of the board on purpose, knowing that it was a fairly ordinary throw. And here we have Paul Edwards from Wales.
He's currently in 3rd place. He's been pushed back from 2nd to 3rd, so perhaps this throw can be a big reply.
Big drive across the circle, plenty of grunt, but not much performance there. And Paul Edwards, 30 years of age, a personal best of 19 metres 85. And that was recorded last year, so he came into this competition ranked #1 in the Commonwealth, but throwing well below that best performance of his.
And that was almost a leg break, wasn't it? Fell away from the shoulder completely and didn't go very far at all. In fact, he stepped out of the ring of foul for Paul Edwards from Wales, currently in 3rd position.
So next in the shot put, Abi Yakoku. And look at the body on this fellow. He's 189, or about 6 feet 2.5 inches, 100 kilos, and it's all rippling muscle. He's almost like a bodybuilder. He belted out there, and a good throw there from Yakoku. His best so far in the competition is 17 metres. Right over the top with that throw. And it's up in the high 17-metre mark. So he's currently in 7th place, has a personal best of 17 metres 37. As you can see, just stays inside that stop board. And a big throw there from Yakoku. It could be his personal best. So it's a new PB there for Abi Yakoku, 17 metres 45. That moves him up the ladder a little bit. He's in 6th position in round 5 of the competition. So there's Lorne Hilton from Canada in the background as Simon Williams comes in to throw the shot put. He's the current leader. 2 times UK champion, and he belts that one out, but again a low trajectory. The shot put now in the shade of the stadium, and again another left-hand throw. His best in the competition so far, 18 metres 54. He has a lead of just 6 centimetres from Olakoju from Nigeria, and he's not happy with that throw and purposely steps out of the front of the circle for a foul throw. So Simon Williams still the leader of the competition with only 1 round to go for him. And here he is, Big John Minns. Probably better known for the outrageous outfits he wears, Phil, back home in Australia. And you can see this man, 124 kilos in a one-piece lycra suit of psychedelic or kaleidoscopic proportions. It's a sight to behold.
Indeed it is. He looks like a painted elephant getting into the circle in those outfits, but he's wearing the Aussie outfit today. Let's hope he can do it proud. His 5th throw. John's back in 5th place, 17.49, his best so far today. Chasing something further than 18 metres 17 for any sort of a medal. So the big Chicken Farmer in the 5th round, currently in 6th place. Across the circle. Well below the 18-metre mark, so unlikely that John will improve his performance. And there, he's damaged himself, Peter. What do you think?
Yes, we see Mins drive across the circle there. And in fact, he's had a big back problem. He came into this competition, and there's a foul throw, and he did have to throw in a brace in the World Cup last year in Barcelona. There, he's in absolute agony. It's a big problem, and I'm sure he's recurred that back problem. So John Mins in big problems here after the 5th round of the shot put competition. But the current leader so far is Williams from England with a throw of 18 metres 54. He leads by 6 centimetres from Olakoju, and John Mins in great pain there. You can see a back brace there being removed by Werner Reiterer, and John Mins in terrible problems out there in the men's shot put final.